Hello, I'm Hammy the Hamburger. I'm the backbone of all good 5-paragraph essays. My friend here and I are going to help explain how to use me.
And I'm the narrator. I'm here to make sure Hammy doesn't mess this up. All good 5-paragraph essays have, 5 paragraphs. The introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Each body paragraph is made up of 3 hamburgers.
That means 9 of me. I'm a math pro.
Let's not get too distracted, Hammy. Now, let's take Hammy apart and see how he works. For our own purposes, we are only going to be focusing on literary analysis essays. This is the first step in the hamburger process, the top bun. This is the introduction to the rest of the hamburger. Remember, there are 3 per paragraph. The introduction is mainly for leading into an excerpt from the literature.
Does that mean book?
Yes, Hammy. Now, typically, the intro ends in a comma and runs into the excerpt, forming one sentence. Next is the toppings.
I love toppings.
Hammy! Anyway, the toppings are the excerpt that I mentioned earlier. The purpose of the toppings is to pose evidence from the literature that supports your premises. Premises are ideas supporting the thesis. There are typically 3, 1 per paragraph. The hamburgers, then, support the premises.
And you told me not to get off topic.
The third piece of the hamburger is the meat. In a way, the meat is the most important part. It is the explanation. The point of the explanation is to explain how the excerpt ties into the premise, which, as I said earlier, supports the thesis. Without this step, the entire paper makes no sense.
That's right! No sense, none at all.
Hammy, seriously? Unless you want to help explain this, then you need to be quiet, please.
If you say so.
Okay, back to the topic. The final component of this formula we call the hamburger is the bottom bun. This is simply a transition sentence leading into the next paragraph.
Normally, I would have something sarcastic to say, but I think I'm gonna cut you some slack on this one.
Thank you, Hammy. Now, that is pretty much it for the one hamburger. Remember, there are 3 hamburgers per body paragraph, and 3 body paragraphs in an essay.
I'm just glad that you were able to put me all back together before they got bored and turned the computer off.
Hammy! Now, thank you for watching, and thank you, Hammy, for all your, for lack of a better word, help.
My pleasure, because clearly you couldn't have held this whole thing together without me.
Hammy, thank you. I hope we helped with all your hamburger-related issues.
Are we gonna be nominated for something like an Oscar for this? I think it deserves it.
Hammy, we're done now, so why don't you just chill out, okay?
Fine, but you and I both know that the fans can't get enough of me.
Okay, cut!